Finished with 38, and now game 3 underway here in Chris Paul's old stomping grounds in Los Angeles. The former Clipper handles for the Suns to get us going. Glad you're with us here on NBA TV. Double comes for Kevin Durant. Westbrook with it. Clippers on the run, and a great start for LA. Who anticipated in this new look lineup that he would be getting a lot of catch and shoot threes. It just hasn't materialized so far. Fourth turnover already. Durant will finish on the other end.
So hopefully the Suns can get going for this first quarter as well, guys.
Monty Williams will spin a Frazier too as Craig knocks down his first 3 of the night. Yeah, partially blocked. I think Booker wanted the foul. Up and in for Norman Powell, who led all players in points per game off the bench. He's got 6 here.
Between Murray and Edwards.
So much fun in the Mile High. Westbrook for 3. And I mentioned they'll give him that shot. They know the numbers.
It's a little disjointed. They're not sure where the spacing is. That's because they haven't had a lot of time to play together.
Gordon turns the corner, banks it home. The veteran, Eric Gordon. As Ashley told you off the top, going to see Morris tonight. Likely to see Robert Covington as well. Neither have played in the first 2 games. As Josh Okogie gets the and one at the rim. Booker hangs and hits. Doesn't get the whistle he wants, but he'll settle for the bucket. Highland. Morris has got to take it. Off the glass and good.
I think he called that.
Kind of a wild first quarter, Ashley. A dozen turnovers between the 2 teams. Kind of sloppy, a little disjointed as you might expect, especially from the Clippers without Kawhi Leonard. What a shot by Devin Booker. And he acknowledges that while it's not uncommon for star players to get up in the 40-minute range in playoff games, he'd like to avoid getting them into that 44-45. That did count.
Yes, got the bounce. Figure it out. See who's hot. That's what Tyler's doing. He's throwing, whether it's Man, Morris, Covington. He's just throwing different bodies out there, seeing who's going to give him the best rhythm, as we see Chris Paul hit the mid-range J.
Took just 2 of them in the first 2 games of this series.
That can't happen.
Morris over Okogie. And Marcus Morris dusted off tonight and has produced in his early minutes. 10 already. Man is down on the floor as Paul tees up another 3. He's already taken 3 in this game. 8 cleans up the board and puts it home for Phoenix. Here's Powell. Gordon inside. Zubac. A ferocious finish. Craig over to Paul.
Craig's turning down a lot of shots for a guy that's been as on fire as he's been in this series. And Chris Paul finally gets one to fall from 3 and quick turnover.
Booker all by his lonesome. Not going to miss that.
And then he got something to say to Floyd Mayweather after the shot.
Paul looking for Durant on the wing. Gets it to Booker. Quick move. Landon to Zubac. Out to Durant. Easy money.
That's what they call him.
Westbrook. Over to Gordon. Goes baseline. Back into the middle. Out to Powell. Catch and fire.
And he's feeling it right now.
Powell dancing over Booker. Off the glass and good. Of course it is. Norman Powell has the feeling, and it's a 7-0 Clipper run. Paul to the paint. The layup is good. 0.3 left.
You don't want them to feel like they're going through a summertime individual workout.
5 seconds of the shot clock here for Phoenix. Booker to the corner. Up and in.
Stop it.
Devin Booker.
Stop it.
Booker's already with 4 early fouls here in the 3rd quarter. Phoenix.
Great defense.
Leads it by 8. Booker. An easy 2 off the steal.
You have to get physical with him, get into his space, and then hope your next line of defense can take away that jumper when he tries to drive by you.
Westbrook to the rim and 1. The explosion is still very much still there for Russ. He's got 11. Westbrook spins over Booker. Off the glass and good. And Russell Westbrook now has 4. The savior tonight for the Clippers. He's got 28, lost it there. Paul tried to bait man into a foul. Instead it's Durant, hammers it home. Kevin Durant, high
consistently. I asked Monty Williams. The offense from game 2 clearly carried over into tonight. Is that what you anticipated? Mason Plumlee puts it up for 2 right there.
22 now for Kevin Durant. Here's Powell. Down to Plumlee, over his head. Westbrook locked and loaded for his 3rd, made 3 of the night. Suns lead it by 9. Booker muscles his way in. It's an and one opportunity for Devin Booker. Okogie switches out on the Highland, behind the back. To the rim and good.
Oh, wow.
Bones Highland making things happen.
I see you, Bones.
Final seconds for Booker. Splits the double team to the rim and good. Booker. Mismatch with Plumlee. Powell steps up to no avail, and Devin Booker has 36. Plumlee in front of him. Crossover, off the glass, no good, not close. But Okogie comes away with it briefly. Powell ahead to Highland. Defended by Booker, but Highland scores it. Spoken like a 7-footer.
Exactly.
Paul inside, Biyombo hangs it in. Bismack, Biyombo, and 1.
T-Lou lets the chips fall where they may.
So Monty Williams wins the challenge, but they don't have much to show for it. Highland has the basketball to show for that steal, and an easy 2 for Bones Highland. He's got 16 off the bench. Westbrook into Booker's chest, out to Mann. The 3 is up, and the 3 is down for Terrence Mann. Look to the corner, Okogie to Durant. Side of the backboard, Paul sneaks in, can't finish, second try goes. An acrobatic putback. Ready to explode here in Crypto.com Arena. Their Clippers have gotten back into this game, all look to be lost. Booker will quiet them for the moment. Durant. Another shot off the side of the backboard, that's twice tonight. Westbrook on the run, and the finish from Russ. He's got 26. Those open 3s, and they really hadn't come his way until tonight. Booker.
Booker. Great night continued as he looks over at the bench and just smiles and laughs.
42, 5th career 40-point postseason game. The other 4 all back in the 21 postseason. Powell with another answer. 36 for Norman Powell. Second foul for Torrey Craig. Here's Powell. Booker got that one. Durant comes away with it.
Great defense by Booker.
All the way to the rim. Kevin Durant. Westbrook winds up on Paul. Mid-post for Durant. Paul comes off the 3-point line, wisely. After a turnover-plagued start, Clippers did not give it away here in the fourth. Westbrook over Booker. And it's a single possession game. Clippers continue to hound on the perimeter. Durant to Craig. Wow. Big shot, Torrey Craig.
That's because of the small lineup. Bones Highland had to try to box him out and just didn't have enough.
Booker and 1. Devin Booker had a lane to get to the rim. Powell. The contact from Craig, and he makes the shot. And they're going to count that. Highland. Oh, nearly a 2-point game. Paul comes away with it. Oh, the Clippers wanted that so badly.
This team fought, clawed, and battled all night long. And that's what Devin Booker having an incredible night.
Durant is now 9 of 9 from the free throw line. He has 26. Powell's got to make something happen quickly. Suns will keep him to 2. Still a 5-point game with 16 seconds to go.
You're almost shocked when Kevin Durant misses the free.
Time running out on both Highland and the Clips. Highland's had a good night offensively. That gives him 20. They won't bother fouling Durant again. And the Suns reclaim home.